afam bi feyinwa ifemi bekwe so onwe video mfu obu efi I go talk so I have my response to the video and obu efi I go talk esoro English ne so ma like you respond to your video in English. Okay, so now the video you are actually addressing the young couples, the newly married, and in that video you said that the newly married shouldn't listen to all these relationship therapists, coaches and the rest. Good and fine, I agree with you to an extent. You also said that that men, that their own is just to provide for the family, but the woman is to submit, and it is the woman that holds the home. It is the woman that makes sure that the home prospers or the home succeeds, or the woman that makes the home. So you said that if a marriage fails, if a home is not in order, that is the fault of the woman. So everything that goes wrong in a home should be on the woman's head, according to you, because the way you explained it is like it is the woman that that makes the home, and so she should be responsible for the outcome of her home. Okay, so now from my own standpoint, I want to disagree with you. I agree that not all advices should be taken from the relationship experts, but I also want to tell you that you are wrong, because from the person that instituted marriage, which is God, made sure when he said that the two of you shall come together and then the two of you shall become one. So once there is oneness, it means that the responsibility to make the marriage work rests on the two individuals who came together to form a couple or to make the marriage. Do you understand? So now making it look as if the duty of a woman is just to make the marriage work, that is where the problem lies, and that is what makes the marriage fail. Because whereby you give the responsibility of making a whole institution, because marriage is an institution, making a whole institution work on one person, and then telling the other person, no, it's okay, you can just do any as you like, your own just to provide for the family and then behave as you like. Even when you are talking, you said the woman should submit to the man, but you never said that the man should love the woman, because what the Bible said is that the woman should submit while the man loves. Now the woman cannot submit to the man if the man does not show love. These things are why it has to be balanced. When you want to explain, because you are talking to a young couple, and I see it as misleading, because this cannot be honestly, it cannot be, in fact, it's not an information, it's not a balanced information. Assuming you are coming out to tell the young couples that this is the way to go because you have been in marriage for a long time, then I tell you that you are actually going to mislead a lot of people. You understand? So because your information is not balanced, so the man is just to provide. Well, the woman will tell you, yes, I'm also there to take care of the kids. I'm also there to cook, to make sure to keep the cows clean, and it's also a responsibility. If the man's work is just to provide, and then the woman also have a task, okay, to do, then who makes the marriage work? It is the effort, the combined effort of the two people who agreed in marriage, because marriage is actually a covenant. People came together to agree. They came together to say, okay, I agree that of all these men walking up and down, of all the men who have asked for my hand in marriage, I am taking the decision to stay with you. And then the same to the man. The man of all the women says, I am choosing you out of all the women because I want to get committed to you. Now, that is responsibility. As you have taken the first step of choosing that person, a woman chooses a man that she's willing to submit to out of the whole men in the whole universe. She chooses one person, and then the same man chose her, a woman that she promised to love. Now the thing is, as long as the man is in line with his duties, then the woman should also not fail in her duties. You can't be explaining to the whole world, telling the woman that you are the one, that if your marriage fails, you are the reason. You are the reason why your man is always outside. If you make your home feel peaceful, the man will come in. But then you do not, tackle the fact that the woman might have made the marriage not peaceful because of the way the man deals with her. Now, if the man shows her love, let me tell you, it is so easy, because naturally women love. It is so easy for women to show love. That's why in the Bible, it wasn't even instructed in the first place that a woman should show love. Okay? A woman wouldn't even love the man, because naturally a woman is a lover. But it is difficult for a man to love. That is why the instruction says, man, love your wife. And then the woman submits. Now, submission comes in response to the love. Now, but you can't just take love out of the equation and just say, men, provide, when you provide things, and then the woman just submit, take care of the home, do this, blah blah blah, and you said you are advising the young couple. Am I? That is so wrong, because the young couple who will take this your advice will run into more crisis. The man will now think, okay, yes, I am, I am the man here, and my own is just to provide, and then every other thing that goes wrong in the family, blame the woman. No, let me tell you, in fact, if you want to take it the way the author of the institution called marriage, the way God designed it, if you want to go to the roots, the truth is that if anything goes wrong in marriage, the man should be held responsible. You know why? Because the man, God made the man and brought the woman to the man. He brought the woman to help the man. Every work was given to the man in the first place. It is the man that has to work. It is the man that owns the work. It is the man that was instructed in the first place to work. And making the marriage work, making the marriage to succeed is a work. You cannot just say, I'm running away from my work. Everything that God has instructed that this is the way it's supposed to be, I'm going to push it down to the woman. Woman, you're going to know. God says the woman is just there to help you. Now, if your marriage is going to work, always understand that you are the soul, that is, you are the one that decides whether it is going to work or it's going to fail. The woman's work there is to help you. If you have a plan, you have a vision, you have a goal of achieving a good marriage, the work of your wife is to help you achieve that good marriage. That's your goal that you have set before you. It is not for the woman it is not for the woman to do everything, because that is why most marriages fail. The man chooses to leave their responsibilities to the women, because it's easy to say, I go out to provide, just keep the home, just make sure everything is good. No, in as much as the man is providing, remember the woman also has the kids to take care of, has the cooking to do, has the cleaning to do, have every other thing to do, homekeeping. Now, for the fact that the woman can clean the house, cook food, give birth to children, take care of the children, doesn't mean that home will be peaceful. That's the truth. Now, because the home can only be peaceful if the woman is being loved. If the woman is shown love, that is the only way that house can be peaceful. So you can't just build on nothing. You can't be telling the man, just go ahead and provide, when the woman is also busy doing some certain things at home. Do you understand? You can't just say, okay, you're only just to provide, and the woman is just to make the house. When maybe the man is dealing with the woman emotionally, or dealing with the man verbal abuse, all manner of abuses, and the woman is not happy. You now say, you have to just make it. Anything the man gives to you, you just have to take it. Your own part is just to make the marriage work. Where does it work, bro? It doesn't work. And please, to every young couple, that's a wrong advice. If it takes the two of you to come together in agreement to have a covenant called marriage, then it also takes the two of you, the effort of the two people involved to make that marriage work, and most especially the effort of the men, because that is why work is given to you, because that is why you are the head of the home in the first place. That is why there is a hierarchy in a home. When you come to a home, you don't just, when something goes wrong in a home, you don't just come and then start meeting the children. No, you go and ask, where is your father? You start from asking, where is the father? If the father is not around, you now go to, where is your mother? Then before you talk about the kids, you don't just come to a house where something has gone wrong and begin to ask the children, what is wrong here, when the parents are available. No, Things are done. God is an orderly God. And when he gives an instruction to the man, he expects the men to carry it out to the letter. But unfortunately, the men are busy, pushing blames to the women, delegating the work meant for them to the women. Most men are losing it today because they are losing their place. They are losing their place. Everything is spelled out. And from the author person, from the person who made marriage, there is no way, if you want to understand marriage, if you want to make your marriage work, you cannot deviate. You can't deviate. Everybody have their own responsibility. If you choose to deviate from your own responsibility and claim to blame it on somebody else, and your marriage fails, then take it with your full chest. Take it with your full chest that it is your fault. It is actually your fault. Most marriages failing today is simply because men have refused to take their place. Take your place, men, and then see a woman submit. No woman rejects love. No woman who is shown love, when you show a woman love, she naturally submits. But unfortunately, the issue of love is being thrown out of the window, and everybody keeps telling the woman, you must submit, you must submit. No, if you go back to your Bible and read it, first of all, the Bible says men should love the woman just like Christ loves the church, such that the man can even die for the wife. Now, what do we see? What do we see? Men are quick to throw blames to the woman. It is until you can love your wife to that extent, then don't expect submission. That is simply biblical. Okay? So this is what it is. If you are ready to make your marriages work, please make sure to abide by the biblical principles. That way your marriage can fly and you will make a very successful home. Okay? So I'm going to rest it here, and please do share this message. Thank you.